we are going to make salmon patties and grits. This is a southern staple meal. You are going to need some grits, a can of salmon, some cooking oil, salt and pepper, an egg, and a little bit of all-purpose flour and a little bit of milk. Now, the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to drain this can, and then real quick, everything in this can is edible. Now, they've basically just cut the salmon up and stuck it in there, bones and all. But in the canning and preserving process, the bones became super soft. Now, you can leave them in there if you want. Some people do, but I like to pick them out, and I'll show you how to do that. All right, so this is what it looks like after it's drained. You see how it's sliced? That's the spine there. And I'm just going to dump it in this bowl. It very easily just splits apart where that spine is. See right there? And I'm just going to get that out, put it right there in that can. Like I said, it's a texture thing. It's 100% edible. You don't have to worry about the other little bones that you normally would with a fish, because all of this has been processed and it is okay. Sometimes there's more than one fish, so you have to be real careful and go through here and look, make sure you got all the spine bones. I think that's it. Yeah, okay. So now I'm basically just going to break these pieces apart. You don't want any big chunks. All right, so that's what it should look like. Now, the secret to salmon patties is you don't want them to be dry and dense, and it's real easy to do. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put an egg in there. And we're just going to mix that up. It might take two, let me see. The egg is basically just to hold everything together. I think that might be okay. Now, I'm going to put just maybe about a tablespoon of vegetable oil in there as well. That'll help. There we go. Going to mix that in. You can put whatever seasonings you want in it. I don't really like to go crazy, just some salt and pepper. Give that a good stir. Now, I don't measure anything, so what I'm going to do, I have 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. And I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of that. I'm probably going to use the whole thing, but I put about half of it in there for now. We're going to stir that in. If you put too much flour, it's going to be dense and it's not going to be good. You just want just enough flour in it to hold it all together. I think I'm going to put just a little bit more. So not quite 1/4 cup of flour, that's going to be fine. Right there. You know what? I'm going to get real sporty. I'm going to put one more egg in that. Yeah, I'm happier with the 2 eggs. Okay, so when you finish mixing the flour and the egg, you just kind of want it to have that kind of a consistency. It's not too thick, mostly fish. And I'm going to set this to the side, and we're going to fry these up after we get our grits going. I have put 2 cups of water in my saucepan and about a teaspoon of salt. I have it on high until it comes to a boil. I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle my grits in there. I have 1/2 cup of grits. Now, grits soak up a lot of moisture. So once these hit a boil, nice rolling boil, we're going to pour some milk in there to help make them creamy. And then they're going to cook for about 15 to 20 minutes to get that consistency just right. Okay, these grits are starting to boil. Now the secret to grits, there's two secrets: milk and stirring. You have to stir them frequently. Now, warning, grits, when they boil, they like to pop out of the pan, and if they land on your skin, it will give you a 2nd-degree burn. They are really hot. Okay, so I've turned my heat down to medium, and I'm going to pour in about 1/3 cup of milk. And I'm going to give it a good stir. And I'm going to put the lid on. And I will stir that every so often. I'm heating up my frying pan over medium-high heat. I just have a little vegetable oil in there, but whatever kind you want. I have a plate that I have some paper towels on for the salmon patties to drain when they come out of the grease. And then you'll want to have some type of instrument to flip it. I'm just going to use a fork and a spoon. Once that grease gets good and heated up, we'll start frying up our salmon patties. I'm just going to spoon it out of the bowl, just one little dollop at a time. You can make them as big as you want. I just like to make them spoon size. I guess they're more like croquettes. One can makes a lot. And we're just going to let them get good and brown and flip them over and brown the other side. Just checking them, make sure, see if they're ready yet. They're not ready quite yet. You can see the brown start making its way up the side, but they're still just a little bit pale on the bottom, so I'm going to wait just a minute. Let's flip the first one and see how it looks. Oh yeah, we're good. Some of them probably could have cooked a little longer, but it'll be all right. There we go. See, they should have this golden color. Now, the second side's going to cook a lot quicker than the first, so let's keep a good eye on it. All right, let's take a looky-loo here. A little bit longer. Okay, I think they're done. I'm going to start taking them out of the grease. And then I'll do another batch. Alright, we're going to take a look at the grits. They're almost done. Have to be careful because I know that they're splattering. You can kind of hold the lid like that to block it a little bit. They are really close. A lot of that moisture has cooked out. Give them about 3 to 5 more minutes and they'll be ready.